people who live and breathe this, the central banks, have been haunted by the specter of inflation since the late 70s. The two great financial events in the 20th century, I'm not going to get to the 21st, were the Great Inflation in Europe after World War I, the Great Depression, the hyperinflation in Germany that led to the rise of Hitler, and then this inflation in the mid-70s. Before you go over explain inflation, why is the specter of inflation always the central thing in central bankers' minds?
Because it goes back to the first concept I said, the weird concept of fractionalized reserves. So for example, why is not only inflation, most bankers are terrified if the public understood that the bank really doesn't have their money at any one time. The reason the banks don't keep much money in the actual bank is they assume that not everyone's going to want their money on the same day. The fear is a run on the bank. Everybody wants to take out something that doesn't really exist. But when your money doesn't buy the same amount of product this year than it did last year, if it buys less and less, like it happened, you used the term hyperinflation. There's certain countries that are not managed well, like in Africa at the current, a $100 billion bill, $100 billion bill in Zimbabwe is worth 1 American cent. That's the perfect example of hyperinflation. So people are afraid that their value and the system starts to break down.